Here we're going to get a free lap out of him, and he'll be going on the top 16.
And of all people to get a bye run, this is a guy you don't want to go against. You know, he's a multiple PROSPEC champion. So Dmitriy Brutskiy, team Never Settle. He gets a bye run here and advances on. And interesting enough, he goes, like you said, goes against Buchanan.
That'll be a good one.
The pink purple leader. So Brutskiy with that bye run.
Fill the dome with the smoke.
Yeah, zero. He's not
Zero
settling. He's not settling at all. All right, here we go. That starts chicane. Brutskiy will be either Brutskiy or, excuse me, Buchanan. Holy cow! Look at that aggressive initiation and entry from Dmitriy Brutskiy. Ripping up the hill is Brutskiy. Buchanan needs to step it up. Here we go in that second outside zone, and he does. Buchanan now tries to apply the pressure out of that horseshoe and back down the hill. Brutskiy leaving nothing to chance. Heads back up the hill. And there we will see her at Englishtown. All right. Coming down the hill, Buchanan out front. And Brutskiy, let's see what kind of temperament we see from Brutskiy on initiation, but more so from Buchanan. But Brutskiy, two-time PROSPEC champ. Comes to that second outside zone. He's got good proximity. We'd love to see him mimic that angle a little bit more. Like that fluid line, and that's why we removed that touch and go. It was a nice fluid exit out of the horseshoe. Whoa! Brutskiy availability, and you know, so many BMWs. You know, it was the S chassis before. Now it's all replaced by BMWs, both E36 and E46. Here we go. Dmitriy Brutskiy out front, initiating, and there he goes. Ooh, he does exceed quite a bit. Oh boy! Now I'm gonna. Before I say anything, I just want to check out the instant replay there, as McMommy does have proximity, but might have gotten thrown off by Dmitriy Brutskiy hanging out on that first outside zone. Now going to that last outside zone. Brutskiy does ride that line. Like I said, McMommy does have that proximity, but as we all know, what's going on? All right, here we go. So McMommy out front. See him hopping his way into that first outside zone. And Brutskiy, I think he knows he needs to apply some pressure here, and he does just that. McMommy, good angle, good position of the car, allowing Brutskiy to bang on his door a little bit. Let him know, let his presence felt into this last outside zone. McMommy, Brutskiy attacking, surging here on that last outside zone. Really good chase job by Brutskiy, but a good lead run by McMommy, man. That was solid.
Yeah, you can't...
Doing a bunch of events out there. They got Black Friday events. Oh, look at this, in the Juku Racing Z. Comes a blazing, man. Look at that. Absolute rocket. Can't even see Brutskiy. There he goes, poking that nose of the BMW. Never Settle into this third outside zone. McDowell, Trigger, dialing it in Juku Racing, Nissan Z. Now finally, outside zone 4. Quick little, he saw that clutch kick, kept him going out there.
Well, yeah, a little squeeze of the handbrake.
Gonna hang out tomorrow.
Just
gonna kick it.
He's gonna give the tuners.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Dmitriy Brutskiy out front. McDowell in that chase position. Brutskiy, good aggressive initiation. Really puts the back end of that BMW dialed on that first outside zone. There goes McDowell. Look at nosing in. Good proximity. Would like to mimic that angle. Has to back down a little bit into that outside zone 3. And let's see if Brutskiy can refine that outside zone 4. McDowell goes in hard.
And once wasn't enough, I guess.
Wow. All right, and you know, a little bit longer. You know, you put up a photo.
You going for that title too?
Oh, dude, I'm shake it out, shake it off, baby. Here we go. Amanda Sorensen, United States Air Force, BMW out front. Dmitriy Brutskiy in the chase position. Amanda Sorensen shredding some of that back bumper off like a cheese grater in that second outside zone. Dmitriy Brutskiy keeping the composure. Good composure by Amanda Sorensen out front. Brutskiy into in that final outside zone. What does Amanda Sorensen do? Ooh, Brutskiy comes up short. Amanda does fill the outside zone. You saw, look at Brutskiy, looked like he was a little bit shallow, and then he just dove in deeper and deeper. Dmitriy Brutskiy in PROSPEC. So here we go. All right, so Brutskiy out front, Amanda Sorensen in the chase position, initiating into that first outside zone. Brutskiy taps hard. He gets a little, oh, we're back. Yeah, that back right is deep-beated, goes into the wall, contact is made. Oh, that is a big hit and a big blow for Brutskiy out front. That's going to pretty much take him out. We'll make it official going to the judges, but you called it right out of the gate. That was a big, solid hit.
And Brutskiy.
Yeah, I wonder if that.
This should be a good one.
Yes,
this
looking forward to this.
Anticipated. Here we go. Vice track out front. Brutskiy in that chase position, and this is an interesting position. Or Brutskiy as Bystrack throws into the outside zone. Set it and does not forget it into that second outside zone. Look at that, a lot of handbrake. Into the second outside zone, the momentum bringing him now into outside zone 3. Brutskiy still part of the conversation. Brutskiy then gets in probably the latter portion of that outside zone 3. You can see him kind of flirting with the outside edge, and then Brutskiy and Bystrack. Looks like we got a clean start on our hands. Who's advancing on? Who's moving on? Got a multiple PROSPEC champion, Brutskiy double dipping. Transitions into the outside zone 2. Bystrack, great chase job there. Look at, very confident, backs off just as I say that. Now the outside zone 2. Look at Brutskiy filling all outside zone 2. Very fluid into outside zone 3. Brutskiy, I mean, this is nice. Oh, Bystrack.
That's what we needed to see.
Yes, now we're getting a little taste of what we'd like to see in head-to-head.
Yes, that's Bystrack needed to do that.
He is going to try to ruffle the feathers. Mr. Never Settle and O'Sully. Cool, calm, and collected. Some words with Rhett Nickel. Here we go. The battle of the Beamers and a battle of what could be a champion and a two-time champion. Here we go. Nice line there by O'Sully. Sullivan now coming to that second outside zone. How's he going to do? Dmitriy Brutskiy. He goes right to the side of that BMW. O'Sully lifted that front right tire. Brutskiy not backing down. He's living up to the motto on his door in the last outside zone. Good job by O'Sully. Timed that absolutely perfectly. He is on an absolute line. A heater, well done by what could be a champion. I'll tell you what, great way to start Link Engine Management PROSPEC.
I got goosebumps, Jared. That's what we needed. We saw Josh Love's run. Feel that temperament and that charge. It's really hard to master that sometimes.
Don't want to put anything in the judges' heads in regards to who I think where the needle goes as far as advantage, but here we go. O'Sully's going to need to bring it. Dmitriy Brutskiy using all the course succeeds it. Just maybe a tread block, not too far. Into that second outside zone goes Brutskiy. O'Sully, look at that, lifted that front left, that left foot brake. See that front right lifting, and it was coming to a halt. Now to this last outside zone. This is where O'Sully could really sink in the knife, because we saw Brutskiy taking a shallower line. Looks like O'Sully gets into the pocket, bathes in that GT radial smoke. So again, I agree with it. Actually, O'Sully did get one vote. It was not unanimous on that first battle. So if you're just joining us, O'Sully championship on the line. Brutskiy, multiple PROSPEC champion previously, double dipping. And talking about dipping, he dips that back right GT radial tire in that first outside zone. Coming to the second outside zone. There goes O'Sully. Brutskiy once again. He was so textbook. On that first one, looks like he's dropping a little bit. Brutskiy goes off into the dirt, a lot of dirt being thrown up. That definitely threw off his line, but look at O'Sully riding the razor's edge. So Brutskiy, watch this overhead. You know, with the naked eye, you'll see all this cloud of dust flying, and that outside zone 2, when that sun is setting late this afternoon, it definitely plays a role. Look at that. Dust. O'Sully riding the razor's edge. Brutskiy, Mr. Never Settle. Can he play spoiler for O'Sully in the championship? TLO right now is a Brutskiy fan. Brutskiy exceeds the line, knocks over a couple cones. Now that second outside zone, he's going for it. He is tuned up, but O'Sully, a little bit of composure on his side. And Brutskiy does not get in the dirt. Neither does O'Sully. Transition now. Was that a little early?
Oh, no.
O'Sully. It was early.
Come on.
O'Sully loses it. Straightens out. And I saw it going down. You saw that transition a little too early. The car gripped up, shot on the inside. And O'Sully. So here we go. We got O'Sully and RTS. You know, talk about focus. Talk about attrition, as Ryan Sage just said. Here we go. The RTS BMW, the Never Settle BMW initiated. There goes O'Sullivan into that first outside zone. Takes a kind of a sharper, crisper line into that first outside zone. Not the sweepy line that we've seen from him previously. Now that second outside zone. Digs in again. That front right lifting off now into this last outside zone. See how they manage. Dmitriy Brutskiy dives in on the inside. Brutskiy, a little bit loss of angle, but definitely does have that proximity drops into the pocket, slowly inching his way back there. But overall, pretty straightforward run. Some mistakes, some windows of opportunity on either side. Wherever it was, had any windows blocked, we don't know. But we do know that he is twisting the screws on Osoli. Again, championship up for grabs. And it is a TLO Canadian or American Championship. Dmitriy Brutskiy goes. He does exceed that line once again. He talked about risking and guessing a little bit. And Osoli gets out of shape, tries to get back into proximity, does compromise, and take a look at this now. Osoli, there it is again, another transition, but I'm gonna unwind this, and there goes Brutskiy off course. He gets some tires in the dirt. So all that being said is,
lots to unpack here.
Yeah, let's run it back because Brutskiy out front was
Brutskiy. Never Settle is chasing him down.
Here comes Dustin Miles. Let's see how he initiates. It's his first outside zone. Boom, big, right to angle. He goes and overcooks it. That's 3, buddy. Come on now, temper that flame, dial it back. Brutskiy jumps to the side of him in that second outside zone. And let's see how he manages this. I mean, essentially right now, it's a great run outside of that, Miles. It comes off the outside zone, but you know, you wonder, does Brutskiy's spotter jump into his ear and say, hey, team, I had, you know, words of Takayama, who spots for Cole Richards, and he says, you know, from his earlier years, he says teamwork makes the dream work, so it's all about we, not me. Here we go, Dmitriy Brutskiy, aggressive initiation. Nice job, but Dustin Miles knows he's got to push here, and he does that, and straightens out, compromises that angle, and then tries to inch closer to Brutskiy, but Brutskiy, again, not 3 off. He did go with tires off, but not really too much of an issue. It will be obviously a deficit, but with the 3 off.
Yeah, that's gonna be what she wrote.
Love the way Dustin's driving, just that.
So he's already got his pro license, but again, he's unfortunately popped his motor in his pro car because he does run 2 cars.
Here goes Josh Love initiating into that first outside zone. Let's see what he's got. Put a little love in your heart. Now into that first outside zone, drops a little tire into the second outside zone. Look at him rocket away from Dmitriy Brutskiy. Brutskiy does jump there to the side of him.
Nice.
Nice, look at that, great angle there in this last outside zone. Good angle, Josh Love. Woo, we're going flying with Justin Smash in that last outside zone. All right,
that was
great. The gopher
That
camp. Coming down the chute. All right, see how Brutskiy rolls into it, a little slow roll. Josh Love paces him in his first outside zone, and Brutskiy goes way off. Brutskiy looks like he went 3 off, again, rolling into that first outside zone. That could be a victory handed to Josh Love. Unfortunately, Brutskiy overcooks it. Just comes in. Did it look slow to you? Or
it looked a little laggy, I'll say that much. And I'm not sure what happened with Josh, if there was contact between the 2 drivers. But
Buchanan and Brutskiy. Buchanan leading. Running him down. Into that first outside zone. Buchanan puts got a little shimmy there, a little hop over a bump now into the second outside zone. Working it in. Brutskiy, good proximity. That's going to look really good on him. Men's Warehouse, you're going to love the way you look. As Cody Buchanan. Oh, no!
Hello.
Cody Buchanan. Oh, the dirt just grabbed his wheel. It shoots him off.
I won't be surprised if that wheel broke, Jared.
Yeah, that was violent. I hope he's okay. Yeah,
that tire.
DB, she gone. And Buchanan.
Taking a dirt bath.
Oh, that is going to be unfortunate for Buchanan. That definitely snapped back.
You got the thumbs up there.
Yeah, that's good.
And again, but that's
taking a look here. Yeah, you're good. And Buchanan. So we'll lay out and listen to Dmitriy Brutskiy.
Center a little too fucking hard, but.
And Brutskiy, he's still got another battle left, but we do know that Austin Mata is the best seated driver within now the Brutskiy's in the finals. Dmitriy Brutskiy is in the finals. So
doing a little counter course toge here.
Right.
Oh, come on, man. If you're going to commit to the toga, you should go all the way up.
Round 4, the Link Engine Management PROSPEC Championship. Who's getting the victory? Margaritas Katsanides, the Greek LS Doctor, or is it Dmitriy Brutskiy? Here goes Katsanides into that first outside zone. Big aggressive initiation, filling all of it, and Margaritas goes a little further than he anticipated. Straight line approach in that second. He looks more like he's road racing than he's drifting. Now he throws it back on. You think he DB'd it on that back left? He looks all right. Here we go. Coming into that last outside zone. You might be right. And there we go, Margaritas. That last outside zone, and that, looks like that back right might be DB'd. Dmitriy Brutskiy getting the victory. Max sends him off in grand fashion. Max's last send-off for the season, right?
Yeah,
so here we go. Dmitriy Brutskiy gets the victory in the Never Settle ISC suspension. That's the Autosports BMW Never Settle, and he did just that. He fought through. We're talking about Osoli. Then he went through that of Dustin Miles. Brutskiy then went through Love. Brutskiy and Buchanan. Brutskiy and Katsanides. And here he is with the victory here at round 4 of the Link Engine Management PROSPEC Championship. And you got to think Brutskiy, you know, doing double duty. His car blew up this weekend. This is gotta help heal the wounds a little bit from yesterday.
Yeah, definitely feels good after not being able to compete tomorrow, taking the win today. You know, he said he was kind of struggling all